Hey everyone, like I said, I was going to try to make another video on undo, on how to play undo by Russia Fools. And this one is going to be without the capo. This is for the more experienced than the novelist. Well, I don't have much to say. Well, I have nothing to say about that because I'm still a novelist myself. So here in the song, it starts off and without a capo in D, and for the introduction, you'll just on the B and E string, you'll have your ring finger on the B string on third fret, and your index finger on the E string, somewhat like insinuating a D chord, except you have the finger off here. And then you have your index finger on the E string, 2nd fret, and ring finger on B string, 3rd fret. And you just arpeggiate the B, then to the E, and then there's your introduction. And then when you get into the first verse, it will be a D chord. This is optional. You can just mute the E string, so it's sound like this. Just hitting the D string, the G, and the B, using your ring finger to sort of slightly lean over to the E string to where it's touching, and you get this dull sound, like it's dead, because you're deadening the string. That's how I'll play it. And so here you go, in the first verse, a D. And then here you're going to somewhat do like the A chord, except instead of placing your fingers on a B, G, and D, on a D, G, and B, you're actually going to lay your index finger across here, across the B, all the way to the E string. And then your ring finger on the A string, 4th fret. And so this is, I believe, on A over C sharp, and you strum. And then you go into B minor. Of course, I just play B5 with, a B5 minor, by just doing like a same B5 chord, and then using my ring finger on the B string, 3rd fret, to get the sound. Oops. Something like that. I'm sorry. I'm having some trouble today. So it's back to A over C sharp, and then that's how you play the first and 2nd verse. Now into the pre-chorus, you go into G. Well, right before you go into the pre-chorus, you'll slide down to an A, and then to a G. Label me, back to an A, with B, and then to a D. Only scratching the surface. And of course, what you would use your thumb to mute the strings, you'll actually back your thumb off a little bit and press down the E string on the 2nd fret, forming which I believe would be a D over F sharp chord, making that sound. So, that being the bass, only scratching the surface who I've been known to be. And then into the chorus, you'll be playing a D, to a B minor, to a G, and to an A. Same for the 2nd verse and the 2nd chorus and 2nd chorus. Into the bridge, it actually takes a sudden twist, and you go into a F sharp. It's basically just like an F chord, except you're just sliding all your fingers 1 fret further. So it'll be your index finger crossing both steel strings on the 2nd fret instead of the 1st. Your social finger on the G on the 3rd fret, and your pinky and your ring finger on the A and D string, 4th fret. So it's here, here, and here. So into pre-chorus, in the bridge you'll be going from sliding from an F sharp to a G. So it's basically just doing the same thing like you just did with the F. So you're playing from an F sharp to a G. Of course, you don't have to slide up. You can just simply go to the G chord and then to the A, or you can just add like your own little flavor if you want. I mean, I do it for some occasions. I'll slide from here. It's basically just like an A chord. So it's just a little higher compared to that and this. So it's pretty much simple to how the first version is with the capo. Same notes, just a different way to play it. If you're not used to playing these these slightly difficult chords like an F sharp, or kind of like how I'm doing it, just simply do some practices to where you can build enough finger strength, and you'll have it. So I think this is how Russia Fools plays it. It sounds very similar, but I really don't know. So I'm not them. Anyways, I hope this really helps you guys out, because Lord knows it helped me out. So hope y'all enjoy. Happy strumming, and God bless.